and we are the Digi-Dudes! And this week's episode is a buyer's guide for our virtual pets, our Digimon in particular, and these are all the places that I like to shop. So let's run an intro and get right into it. Alright, dudes, so these are all of the websites that I personally use. Every one of these are ones that I shop at, depending on what I'm looking for and what I want, and I am not sponsored in any way by any of these sites or affiliated with them. So, keep that in mind. No one's paying me to hype their site or anything like that. These are just the ones that I like to use. Because I get asked a lot, where do I buy my Digimon stuff from? Especially older devices. Where do I get them? Because they can get really expensive if you don't know the good places to look. Right, Debbie Dude?
Yeah. There could be someone doing like $1 billion.
Yeah, like some of them they could be asking like $1 billion. Doesn't mean it's worth $1 billion or that you should be paying $1 billion for one of those awesome Digimon devices that you particularly want. So we're going to start with somewhere that I like to go for newer things in particular. This site is great if you want to pre-order something that's going to be coming out soon, because as we all know, Premium Bandai only ships within Japan, so we can't buy them here in America. So we have to use other sites to buy them, or wait and hope they show up on Premium Bandai US. But these sites here will allow you to pre-order them, they buy them, and then ship them to you. And our first one we're going to go with is Xenon TCG. So, Xenon TCG is a really great site. Honestly, I love the site. I love the guys. They are Digimon fans that made a website to help get Digimon products to other Digimon fans. This is definitely a small business here. They are not a large company, and they don't have a lot of staff or resources, but they try their hardest, they do their best, and they do an amazing job at it. So, now that we got that little bit about them out of the way...
I think they're as rich as Bruce Wayne.
They are definitely not as rich as Bruce Wayne. Let's actually just take a look at the site and see what they have. And right off the bat, you see they are hyping and the pre-orders for the newest Digimon BE Dims here, which honestly I'm really excited for the Holy Wings and the Forest Guardians ones. Those are the basically Wing Guardians and insect type Digimon, and I'm a big fan of insect Digimon, and a bunch of those like flying type Digimon they're going to be on there, like Piomon, Birdramon, Garudamon, and Hoomon, as you see there on the screen. I really like those ones.
Birdramon just looks weird.
You think so?
Yeah.
It's like a flaming chicken. He really is, but I like him. Like I said, we'll scroll to the site. They do carry more than just Digimon things there. They have lots of other anime-related things, and they do carry Digimon minis and figures. Whatever the newest...
That's a stuffy.
It's a really cute Agumon stuffy, isn't it?
I want a stuffy. I want Agumon. Give me that stuffy!
As you guys can see right here on the site, they have all of the newest Digimon stuff up here for pre-orders, so you can get it. It makes it super simple and super easy just to be able to go through, click. You're not going through any crazy hoops or third-party sites or anything like that.
Can we get the stuffy?
You just buy. We'll talk about it later, Debbie Dude, when we're done recording. But you just click it and buy. And if it's a pre-order, you have to have an account, but it's simple, super easy to make one. Just email and an address, basically, and there's your account. They do carry card game stuff.
Oh, those are cool.
Like all of our favorite stuff here. They got Digimon, Demon Slayer, My Hero Academia, Jujutsu Kaisen, One Piece, Chainsaw Man. One Piece. We're fans of... Debbie Dude is a huge Brooke fan. And if you guys see on the counter, half this stuff here that they're showing you right there, I have displayed at least one or two things of it here behind us.
I can't believe my eyes. At least that's what I'd say if I had eyes.
Like I said, this store isn't just Digimon. They have all different types of anime-related things here. They do have a backlog of some of the more modern things over the last 2 or 3 years. So if you did miss out on something, you can pick it up here for the most part. But like I said, this is a great place that I like to go for new things and pre-orders. Xenon TCG is definitely a place to go. Now, the next one is a mix of exactly that, the pre-orders, and they do carry old things too. This is honestly the first site that I got into buying virtual pets again as an adult. Once I first got my DM20th, and I got a few of those, I branched out and wanted to get some of the ones I had when I was a kid, and this is where I first started buying from, and then I saw they had pre-orders for the newer stuff, so let's stop talking about the site and actually check it out here. We're going to be going with Japan You Want is the name of the site. As you guys can see here, they are promoting the brand new Tamagotchi Uni. Now they're promoting the brand new BE that came out and dim set to go along with it. These guys carry a wide variety.
Is that a piece of food?
It kind of looks like an onigiri, right?
Yeah.
They carry a wide selection of virtual pets here. They have a good selection of Digimon. Like I said, they do get older devices here, but they don't always have them available because they are older.
Oh, I want that Pokedex.
Oh, the Rotondex?
I want a Pokedex.
It's really cool.
Alright,
so we're going to go over here.
Pokedex.
We're going to select over to Digimon, and we're just going to take a look at the Digimon stuff they have available. Like I said, they have the new things. If it's up for pre-order, it shows it right there where you can see when is it going to come out and everything.
This stuff is
and
cute.
Honestly, I have bought more things from this site than I can possibly count. I don't know why, but I tend to save all of their, they always put a business card in there, and they're kind of cute. I tend to save them, and whenever I open up the register here and I look at all the ones I have in there, and I'm like, holy heck, I have spent a lot of money on this site. And I'm trying to scroll through here to show you guys some of the older things, because the newer stuff's always in the front. As you can see here, they have some of the older DIMs. They do put the older ones on sale to try to move them a bit. They do have some of the more hard-to-find DIMs, like the Metarots one here. It is pricey. I'd say that Japan You Want is fair on prices, is how I should say it. They're not the cheapest possible place you're going to buy your stuff from, but they're not the most expensive. Generally, the markup on new things, like to buy it brand new as it just came out, is around like $5 to $10 more than premium Bandai. But I get that. They got to make their money. So, I don't have a problem with that. It's just sometimes they do tend to follow some of the current trends on pricing. As you can see there, the Digivice version complete, they're selling it for $200 plus shipping. That's about what you can pick it up on eBay for. So maybe a little bit more on eBay. But you get what I'm saying there on some of the older things like that. But at the same time, here is a original Japanese version 1 out of the box in really decent condition, like really nice condition overall. It looks like for $25. That's a great price. If you were to buy that on eBay here in America, you're talking at least $80 or up. And shipping on Japan You Want, they even, right now, as of this posting, they even have a version 20th Dukemon edition up, which is really cool.
America. That's fun to say.
Which, honestly, the pricing on this is just what it is. They're expensive, the 20ths, it's just what it is. But they do have a good selection of old items, like older pets and stuffies there. They do have a good selection of the older devices. It's constantly rotating, so the best way to find out when new things go up is to follow them on Instagram, honestly. That's how I know, and then set an alert. When they post, I always check the post right away to see what's available. Sometimes it's old Tamagotchis. Sometimes it's just promoting new things. Sometimes they got a whole buyout of old Digimon devices. And then that's when I jump on immediately and try and see what I can get for a decent price then. Because they do sell out quick when it comes down to those types of things. The one thing I will say about... Oh, I do want to bring this up about Xenon TCG also. Is that they are a small company, like I said before. So please be patient with them with shipping. They're not a super quick shipper, like shipping-wise, because it takes them a little while to get the product in, if it's a pre-order, and then to ship it out to you. If it's something they already have in stock, don't worry about it. Shipping's going to be fine. But pre-orders, it can take them a little bit of time to get it to them before they get it out. While Japan you want, they're going to get it right away. This is a big company. And they're going to get it immediately, and they're going to ship it out to you immediately. This is my normal go-to for pre-orders.
Immediately?
Yeah, this is like my normal go-to for pre-orders. If a device drops one day, within like 5 days, I'll have it from Tokyo to me here in America. So that's really good shipping. I will say part of that shipping speed is because they only have DHL Express, and it's just about $20 for shipping. It's just what it is. It's like $19, DHL Express, no other options to get things over here to America. But because of that, it's super fast. So keep that in mind whenever you see things here. Sometimes things are super cheap. The one thing I really like, and let's see if we can scroll back up and see if we can see on this page. No, it's on the other page. Is that they sell individual screws for battery, for the backs of the battery cases there. I really like that. Because a lot of the older devices, sometimes you get them from other places. They're missing a screw or something. To be able to sell little replacement parts like that is awesome. So like I said, they're a great place if you want to buy new things also, and occasionally get some older things, because you can find them there for a decent price. Not going to be like getting a steal on them, but definitely a fair price. And everything there is guaranteed by them. They're not, like, if you have any problems, they're going to fix it. One time, I did buy a pendulum from them that wasn't working. The pendulum just completely wasn't working. The wire came, I opened it up and found that the wire became disconnected. I contacted them, asked them to replace it. If they had one, they said obviously because it is an older device, it's something they don't keep in stock. They just immediately refunded me my money, and then I was able to eventually get that repaired on my own. I had to pay somebody to solder it because I can't solder. But they're really good about those types of things, and customer service so far from everything I've had to deal with them, because I had a couple incidences, not really their fault. Everything seemed to be great, like no problems. They immediately either solved my issue with like a new one or refunded me, and they were super nice and courteous every single time I've had to deal with them in customer service. Now, the next one we're going with is one that I am constantly on and stalking. This is Buy. This is a third-party site where they are based in Japan, and what they do is they allow you to shop the Japanese sites, and then they ship it to their warehouse, and then their warehouse ships it to you. One of the awesome things about Buy is that they will store things for you for up to 30 days. So if you buy a whole bunch of things, you can wait for all of it to show up to Buy's warehouse, and then check combined shipping. They'll combine all of it together for you in one box and ship it all to you at once. And that is really good and can save you a lot of money on shipping costs that way. Yes, Debbie Dude.
They just showed the Japanese non-golden shining Charizard right there, Dad.
Oh yeah, that card. You just got that card. You got the English one.
Yeah, but it's also first edition and it's golden. Yeah,
it's really cool. Alright, now the one thing with Buy is not just one site it's allowing you to shop. It's allowing you to shop a bunch of different Japanese sites. The one that I like the most, and the one that I'm constantly on, is Yahoo Auctions. They don't have eBay in Japan like we do. They have Yahoo Auctions is what they use. So we're going to go here. Select that one. I don't know why
we didn't even look at any of the stuff there.
Yeah, we're just going to go here and we're going to look at the ones they have. They have Yahoo Auctions, Mercari, Rakuten. I'm sorry, guys, with my pronunciations. These are a bunch of the different sites that you can shop. And then we're going to switch over here to the actual Yahoo auctions. Now, I'm logged in my account, so you'll be able to see some of the things I've been looking at already, some of the stuff that I've maybe put a bid on and lost. Keep in mind that it is an auction site, so prices will change on you. It is a bidding there, so something might be super cheap today, and then tomorrow you go look at it, or later, somebody's bid it up. We'll click Digimon, and right here, it tells you how much it costs in yen, but then it translates it to US dollars for you to get you a better idea. And they have a really wide selection of things that you can find here in general, but Digimon, this is my go-to for OG devices. You just kind of got to stalk it and look. A few tips that I will tell you guys is, number one, this is a Japanese site. Ooh, look at that. I do like Digivices and D3s.
But you already have that one.
I don't have the red one.
Oh, I thought that was the black one.
No, it's the red one. It's Yolee's. So, the one thing I will tell you guys, this is a Japanese site. So, typing in English in the search bar can limit your results. You're only going to pull up things that either have English Digimon in the title, like the Digivice we just looked at, or have it tagged with the English Digimon tag. What I recommend for you guys to do is use the Japanese term, like straight up put the Japanese in it. Digimon, Digivice, Digital Monster, Pendulum in Japanese are going to be great ways to help limit those searches to what exactly you want. If you just want to scroll through Digimon stuff, just type in Digimon in English. And as you can see here, tons and tons of Digimon things are going to pop up. You're going to find some really awesome things that most of them were exclusive to Japan. But if you really want to narrow it down to what you're looking for, I recommend spelling it in Japanese. If you don't know Japanese, that's fine. I don't know Japanese. But luckily, Uncle Kai does. And my brother was nice enough to send me the phrases I want, so I use them regularly. I will put them down in the description for you guys, so you guys can just copy and paste them out from the description and put them right in the search bar there, and really limit.
I know how to speak a little Japanese.
You have learned a little Japanese, and that will really help your searches to narrow them down for you. Another thing that I personally noticed and I like is that if you do... Here we go. There's the search bar. Took me a second to find it. If you put in English ver in your search, it will pull up anything that has ver in it. So version, for example, is what ver stands for. But a lot of things on the packaging spells version in English. So they will put it in English in the titles. And as you see here, our search has changed a lot. We have a version 1, the original Japanese one here, for $6.10. 14 hours left on it, and 30 bids. So this one's probably going to go up, but we can keep on looking, and you could definitely find things for a lot cheaper. A Digimon version, this is a 15th here. A Digivice version 15, and $43.43. Unboxed, that's a really good price. Like I said, it helps limit it a bit more, and this is how you can definitely find things. Sometimes you get really lucky and they have collections up. I've definitely bought a couple of them where I bought 3. I was able to manage to get 3 devices because I bought the entire collection and it was really easy. And you see the one I was looking at here, that was these 3 devices, but they are untested and one of them has screen damage. So the word junk is coming up in their title. If that happens, sometimes Bai won't let you buy it because Bai is like, there's a problem with this. We don't want to deal with the problem in case you need to return it or have an issue. So sometimes they won't let you buy things that are deliberately sold as broken. But these ones that, personally, I would take the risk on this one. They say they're untested, and this one here has a little bit of screen damage to it. but nothing that can't be fixed. Right there. But it's a really great site. I love this site. I am constantly on here, and I am constantly just searching and looking to see for deals and different Digimon devices that I can snag for my collection. Majority of my old devices here in my collection are from Buy-E. Now, we're going to go with the last one, the one that I like to use the least, but is a good resource, and I definitely talk to people and let people know about it, because I have used it, and like I said, it's a great resource, and that is Amazon. But we're talking Amazon Japan. In order to get to Amazon Japan, you need to type in your URL amazon.co.jp, and then it will bring you to Amazon Japan. You will need to grab yourself a Amazon Prime account for the Japanese one. If you have an American or an English Prime account already, it won't count. It's a separate site. It's a separate thing. So you have to get a new one for them to ship internationally to you. But you can grab a lot of new Digimon things for really cheap. They're honestly going to have some of the best prices, and their shipping is like the fastest shipping that you could possibly have. If you're looking for anything, Amazon Japan is really going to be super quick and easy. And then it does give you access to Prime Video Japan, which just has a bunch of anime and things on there.
That's a monkey.
That is, it's a Pokemon.
That's
You're right.
Pokemon, not a Digimon.
But I didn't create the site. I didn't tag it. As you guys can see here, they do have lots of Digimon stuff. Lots of new Digimon things.
That's what's Dragon Ball.
It is. You got the new Dim set coming out here. They even have it on sale cheaper than the normal cover price, like the normal starter price.
Digimon.
So, it is a great resource to use to pick up things. You kind of just got to search and look, but it's Amazon. I'd rather support a smaller company who's maybe a little nicer. But it is what it is. Like I said, I do recommend using them if you guys are just getting started to and you're not quite familiar with how some of these other places might work and things. Honestly, Xenon TCG and Japan Yuan, those ones are easy. You make an account, you buy it, they ship it to your house, no problem. Buy-E is a little different because it's a third-party site. So, like, you're shopping through them, they ship it to their warehouse, and once it arrives to their warehouse, then Buy-E lets you know, and then you got to pay Buy-E themselves to ship it to you and pay the shipping costs from there. So keep that in mind with Buy-E. Their shipping will change depending on how large the boxes are, what you buy and all that, but there's going to be not just the initial cost of what you pay, and what you're buying is then it's going to be the shipping costs that Buy-E tags on to ship it to you here in America or wherever else you are in the world. Goofball you. So those are the 4 sites that I use. I like them. Every one of them are trusted. Every one of them are great. You can easily buy lots of Digimon devices there or products. It just depends on what you're looking for and what you want out of this. If you're looking for a new modern thing, a pre-order, we give you options there. If you're looking for older ones, we gave you options there. These are where I personally shop. If you guys have any recommendations on other sites, other places to go, please let me know down in the comments there. Because I like to try out new places too to help other people find out where they should go and stuff. And maybe you have some place that you think is great that you just want to tell other people about too. Please let me know down in the comments. Drop where you guys buy them from. If you use one of these sites, if you love one of these sites. Also, just hype the site. Tell me like, oh, Xenon's my favorite. I love those guys. Or I shop at Buy-E all the time. That is what it is, guys. Just start a conversation about it. Alright, if you guys enjoy what we do here, if you think Digi-Dudes is hilarious, make sure you giga-blast that like button. It helps us out a ton. A huge thank you to everybody who watches, likes, comments, subscribes. You guys are absolutely amazing. Speaking of amazing dudes, check out these amazing dudes over here, our Patreon supporters. These guys are absolute legends. Speaking of these dudes, we have a birthday. Digimon Tamer, happy birthday to you! Huge birthday shout-outs. I hope you have an awesome and digitastic birthday, bro. And all the best to you. It's a little early as of this video posting, but it's that time for your birthday shout-out. If you want Digidude and I to shout out your birthday, or just to join our Patreon Discord group and join in the conversations we're having constantly in there, go check out our Patreon. Link is down in the description there. While you're down there, those Japanese tags will be there for you guys to use also. Copy paste them. Go shop at these sites. Spend some money. If any of these sites want to sponsor us, let us know. I am always open to it. Alright guys, I've rambled on enough.
Legends? Do you mean the Legend of Zelda?
I've rambled on enough here. Digidude wants to go shop some Digimon plushies apparently. So we're going to end it here. Thank you as always guys. Huge shout outs to everyone for watching. And as always, from me, my family, to you, have a digitastic day!